I was born in a village in Vietnam, and my parent is the farmer. And there was 80% population in Vietnam is a farmer, so it's not. It's just very common that how I was. But my family is. It's the poorest family in the village, and my mother wasn't lucky enough. She got her husband is not really good husband. It's also not good father for me. But she's really strong, and she's really. She got a lot of energy and very patient to. We are. There is 5 children in my family, and so she in the just the time after the war that it's very difficult for everyone, but also only my mother alone have to support for 5 children, and to look at her is I always admired at her even when I was a child, and but the difficult situation is I always think that what I'm going to do when I grow up is that I will be a farmer like my mother, or but my mother, she understood, seemed like she understand me a lot, and she tried to encourage all the children to go to the school, and especially with me. But she refused that, and she said, I will try the best, and you should keep going to studying. You shouldn't be a farmer. So I also like to be an artist, to drawing. I did draw a lot on the banana leaf, and so well, finally I find a way to the art school. And in the art school, it's basically I was trained for painting in that institution in Hanoi. It was the art school had been founded by French during the colonial time at the beginning of the century, and until now it haven't changed that much. Mostly they still keep the methods and the program very traditional and academy. So that's why I got a technique to make a drawing or painting. And when I left my art school, it's also the time that my country is open. It's called Đổi mới. The politics is open, and also the young, like my generation, we have the chance to see the world outside, and even at the end of the art school, it's like a very few foreigner I would see, and one of them like Amanda at that time. And so it's very exciting to see the world outside and another country, and another people come from another the country. We always call in general it's Western people. Even Japan or Singaporean or Thailand, we call all of them same as European as the Western people, because any people come from outside, it must be Western people. They speak English, it means Western people. So when I left the art school, I have only the technique to make a painting. Then but the question is what I'm going to paint now. It's really well, I feel bored with all the influence and subject of the professor in Hanoi or in Vietnam, and I feel very distant, and also I feel a bit strange and difficult to understand the contemporary art from the catalog or the magazine we could import from, like Hong Kong or France or Germany, etc. And so I start to drawing my self-portraits like my childhood, but I did it, then I stopped it. Since 2 years ago, I turned it to be drawing the image of the women, and that woman is my mother indeed, because then each time I think about her, that I always want to do something for her, but now it's really no present could be good enough for her. So I think that's only in art that I could give her a present which she would never could appreciate. But I don't know, I hope that somehow that she, like my drawing about her, it would be, she would feel, it would be paid for her life and for her sacrifice. We have been trained, or we listen a lot about the old story in Vietnam, that if the people who don't make the bad thing, they could have pay the good thing. I don't know, is it clear or not? It means that you don't, you stay in, you do the good thing for all your life, in the way in Buddhist, then you will receive happiness or everything. But similar, like my mother, she is always poor, even until now. Apart from money, that she also have nothing else to be paid for her sacrifice. So I don't know if I believe in that way, but for me, I could do at least one thing to do for her, and it's hard for my mother to understand what I'm doing now, or even I standing here in front of you. She would never imagine like this. But it's maybe if she, in somehow, she would happy because of things I do with the painting, or the affection of painting, or in my art. So this is what I could tell you today.